Okay, in the spirit of upgrading our boat, this has always been a pet peeve of mine, which is the countertop that swings up and over the cooker. And the previous owner had put in this hideous reflective, not reflective, heat resistant tape. And as you can see, it is absolutely minging. Now, when I was taking this off the boat, the wood fiddle that runs along this end came away in my hand, so that's going to be repaired as well. So, yeah, basically we are looking at a lot of upgrades to the interior of our boat this year, getting it up to our personal spec instead of what we inherited when we bought it. The war on this heat resistant tape has moved to the next level. I tried scraping it off with blades, but it was just like not going anywhere. So I brought out the big guns, and now the sander has been deployed. I've become a sanding diva. Okay, so this is going a lot slower than I was expecting it to. The tape is extremely sticky, so I am now trying another trick that I got off the internet, which is WD-40. Is supposed to be good for glue removal. So I'm going to give that a bash now and see how we get on. Is there any truth in the trick? Yeah, I'll just let that sit and see if that'll work the trick for me. Wow, the WD-40 trick seems to be working really well. I'm just using my hand and a bit of and it's just coming away very easily by comparison to not even having to use the machine. It's brilliant! Woohoo! Thank you, Bob Vila. He is the D.I.Y guru from America and famous on This Old House. It was a channel I used to watch when I lived in America. So yeah, this is brilliant. I'm delighted. Yay! I'm just giving it a quick rough up, and I'll spray another bit on it just to soften it further, but happy days. This is coming off brilliantly. I do so love it when a plan comes together. I am gobsmacked at just how well this trick with the WD-40 is working. Just a few minutes ago was when I put on the initial spray, and already it's coming up an absolute treat. Good morning. I'm just en route over to my parents'. I was over earlier this morning and I was talking to Dad about my countertop project, and we have come up with a brilliant solution. That man is a genius, and I'm just bringing over the countertop with me, and he has a bit of time this morning, so I'm going to get some work done. Live from my father's garage. We are going to wrap a flange around the edges so that it is up and over on both sides, or sorry, on all three sides here. And then we'll put in aluminium foil in behind the sheet to reflect, and using this flange we'll hold the aluminium sheet in position about there, so that we have the board well and truly protected from the heat from the cooker. So I'm leaving it in my Daddy Bear's famous repair shop, and I'll outsource it to him because he's the expert at this sort of thing.
And she's setting it up square.
Oh my god, I'm just in the door from running down the road from my parents. There's hailstones absolutely belting down, as cutting into me as I was running. Weird weather we're having is all I can say. But yeah, no, my dad has the brilliant idea of how to fix our backing board or countertop for the cooker, and basically using roofing profile metal sheeting, we are going to form a back that will fit snugly on three sides around the board, and put in aluminium foil between the cooktop and the metal sheeting to reflect any heat that does make it through the metal sheeting, so that nothing can burn. And I have outsourced this job to my dad because he's the expert at these sort of fiddly diddly jobs. He has a lot more experience working with machines than I have, and all the other little bits and bobs of tools. He has a plethora of tools. He's like delighted to have a little project to keep him occupied. 88 years of age, and he still can't slow down. So as I said, I've outsourced that job to him. He's delighted because he's like, yay, that's given me probably about a week's worth of a job to keep me in the garage and out of the cold and out of your mother's hair. So he's got a little project to be working on. So he's like, woohoo! And I'm delighted as well because it means that I know the job will be done correctly. My father is a perfectionist, and if anything goes wrong, John won't say anything about it because he's not going to take on my dad. Anyway, so yeah, success. And I'm positive that it is going to look perfect by the time my dad is finished with it. Oh my god, Dad, that is fantastic. You've worked your magic as usual.
Huh?
You've worked your magic as usual. Fantastic. God bless you.
Yeah, well, I enjoyed doing it, Eva. I got a kick out of doing that. It's one or two little things to do with it. Yes, I have to put back the screws on it. Now, I called you over to show this before I seal it up. Now you can take a photograph of that.
Yeah.
Now there's 4 sheets of tin foil in that, and that's the shiny side out.
Yeah. There's no heat going through that at all.
There's no heat going through the board.
Yeah.
But it will retain the heat in this, but hopefully that's as far as it will go. Right?
Yeah.
And
fits perfectly.
I have yet to tack it in around the sides.
Oh, God bless you. That's fantastic.
Now that's your worktop side of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, now there's a bit off the top of that. You were saying, is it a kind of a bead, is it?
Yeah, it's kind of like a little fiddle that goes across the top, a wooden fiddle. I'll have to bring that down off the boat sometime, but
Well, if you bring it down, we can tack it down onto the top of that.
Yeah.
Instead of gluing it.
Yeah.
We tack it in. I think it's probably something like a piece of an angle bead, is it?
It's kind of like I think it's either a type of teak or a bit of mahogany. I'm not sure.
You see, if you didn't, you'd be running all over the place.
Yeah.
You haven't that.
A guide hole.
Yeah. It's just a depression.
Yeah. I thought you were planning on getting a week out of this project. I thought you were planning on getting a week out of this project.
Oh, when he got involved with a D.I.Y. I said to you, maybe there's a bonus in it for getting it done early.
Totally.
I want to take out those corners and file them down before I turn them in.
Problems?
She's just not cutting the angle off for me.
Oh, at the right angle. Or correct angle.
No, you want to get it sloping out. I don't want them showing up proud.
Have you had dinner yet?
Oh, I had, yeah.
Okay, good.
Went in for a cup of tea at 5 o'clock.
Didn't want to be depriving you of your dinner, like, you know.
It was discovered Rita had the dinner on.
Very good.
4:05. So I had it then. roughness on that. I don't think that'll go anywhere. I told you cutting your finger on the corner of it now.
The grand reveal.
Now, to put on the two clips on it here, Yvonne.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with that, whether that ever gets wet or not. I better leave it open.
Yeah, it shouldn't. It's never done before.
Yeah. Now, those screws that came out of it, they're sharp little grubby screws,
Yeah.
but they have.
They weren't long enough to get through.
Oh no, they were long enough to do the job they were there to do.
Yeah.
But they have to go back now to do a different job.
Yeah. Oh, metal versus wood.
Yeah?
What? Metal versus wood.
No, but you see they have run out of this here.
Ah, okay.
So
Depth. Okay.
what you do in that case, you put a match down into it.
Oh, and drill into the match.
Huh?
And drill into the match.
Yeah, the screw will go down into the yeah. That'll fill up the space that's there. Like when I was taking them out, they wouldn't come up on the screw,
Right.
which meant that the screw had lost its grip.
Right. Okay.
So it has to fight its way down there now into that.
Hmm.
And it'll get a grip in the match, between the match and the side it was there, like, you know.
Yeah. And you don't have to glue that in, no?
Eh?
You don't have to glue that in.
Glue it in, no.
No. It'll hold, okay.
Oh, it will, yeah. Oh, it'll hold all right. You see, it's a very short, it's only 10 mils thickness, that.
Right.
Sorry, 11. Now we have to score these coming out. Now, which pair did I do? It looks to be this pair. Yeah. I'll put this one back here first. So I could not having a magnetic holder. But then you're dealing with brass screws, you couldn't use it anyway.
Yeah.
You see,
So I brought home the wooden fiddle that had been across the top of our cooktop, and as you can see, I have to clear a lot of old glue out of the track, and I've just put this up against the top of our cooktop, and it looks like I'll actually need to remove a little bit more just to get better grip, just in this area here, and as I say, I have to clear all that old glue out, so I'm guessing I might be using my little WD-40 trick again, but anyway, I will get this cleaned up and sanded so that it is all the same colour as the Galleon Wave Dancer, now that I have stripped the varnish off, and get it all cleaned up and ready, and then bring it over to my dad, and he can tack it onto the top of the cooktop here. So, plan of action is afoot.
With the chisel,
Yeah.
clean it out, and that's the handiest thing for.
Oh, very good.
Don't make up any of these yolks. For,
Yeah.
You just use that for.
Yeah. The fine sanding.
To get down, to get the sanded for. Well, I did this with the flap disc and that, finished it off then with that. Now, that side is going up on this here.
Yeah. So it should be in tight then. Yeah,
And
perfect.
be in tight there,
Yep,
because I'll be screwing that onto it.
grand.
It's flopping at that, but I intend to put silicone in it
Yeah,
and seal it and fill up the back of that with silicone as well to bring it level.
yeah,
And that'll give you a clean worktop there for working on, you know.
perfect.
And you won't have food going in under that.
That's fan-dabby
Hopefully.
dozy. That's fan-dabby dozy.
I didn't have to touch that. That goes back to the boat. You never know what you'd want for up there.
Uh-huh. That is fantastic, Daddy.
And I just wanted to get your approval that was all right, not to have you going to try and clean it again, to clean more off it.
Oh yeah, no, that's spot on.
Yeah.
Spot on,
It
lovely.
was. It took a bit of grinding to get it off it now.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, if you do it all, that was all your stuff above. You're welcome to it, D.I.Y.
I know, I'm
guarantee you
I'm
that.
certifiable at this stage, I think.
Yeah. No. These are the leads I have for screwing it down. They're stainless steel,
Lovely.
and that'll go down about. It'll be about 20. There's about 20, about that much of threading into the timber.
Yeah.
And they're narrow screws. They're thin.
Yeah.
So hopefully they won't split the damn thing. They'll come in well from the corners anyway.
Hmm.
And I think I'll put about 4 of them across on it,
Right, yeah.
because
It'll go nowhere then.
and when I put the glue, the silicone in it, you'll have to leave it until it sets, like, you know.
Yeah.
But that's the way it'll be when it's in position. When it's in position, that's the way it'll be.
Oh,
And
that looks lovely, Dad.
You'll have this overhang here.
Yeah.
Now, will this overhang here come down too much to affect these when they're sitting on the thing?
No.
That's okay. I wanted to check that with you.
No.
As you have to think about these bloody things. Is that is that down more now? Because I went down about 7 or 8 mils down into that,
Yeah.
and I took it all on one side so that to try and cut out the wobble out of it. There's still a bit of a wobble in it.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it'll go out of it when the screws go into it. They'll hold it down,
Yeah.
and the stuff is packed into it and let it set, and it'll never wobble again. In
In my lifetime,
my
please God.
lifetime, anyway. Never about yours. But no, she's sitting pretty close up there, like in that
Yeah.
clean, like, you know.
Yeah,
So that's what I wanted to get, was to have it clean on that side.
yeah.
So I'll put 4 of them in it, and if they ever fall out of grace, I can put in longer ones in the same holes, like, if it ever comes off.
Right.
But I don't think it
I
will.
don't think it will.
I'll try and make sure it doesn't.
Yeah.
But that's what I just wanted to get your approval for that before.
Yeah. No, that's fantastic.
That the timber was clean enough for you.
Yep. Spot on. Absolutely spot on.
Yeah. So I'll just leave it there now, and get me other bit of timber to raise it up and drill it or screw it. So when you're that done, so you can bring it with you.
Yeah, perfect. So they were guide holes you drilled first, yeah?
No, they're the actual holes.
Oh, okay.
They're just countersinking.
Oh, right. Oh, you need a different drill bit for getting through the metal.
I know that the other bit. Oh, these are all steel anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You see, you have to be bloody careful to countersinking because if you've got a bite at all, if you go through and take the whole piece out when you're nothing then to screw it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, just want to see how these are lining up with underneath. Now that's pretty well in the middle of the yoke. Yeah, I don't want them to. I want them to be in the middle of it. That's really. They look more to the side there. Well, you see, they're thrown off to the side anyway.
Mm.
This is what I wasn't drilling through. Yeah. Center, they're okay. See, when you're drilling into plywood, you have to be, it's in layers, only glued together, you know. And if you put in a strong screw, you just split the damn thing out. No, I won't have it for you this evening.
Yeah, grand, no problem.
I have to. I was just looking at the silicone there.
We're fine.
Now these are the location holes, dents for the
For drilling through the metal.
screws. see, you can tap that one. Because you see it has a flange there
Alright, yeah.
that it can't go up into the timber.
Alright.
Normally these are only stuck into timber. If you hit them, they disappear.
Well done.
Huh?
Well done. That looks lovely. So you screw that in first before you put the silicone in?
Oh
Or-
no!
No, you put the silicone in first.
Oh, the silicone goes in first and
So that's
squeezes it all
that's
round
that's
the place.
what that's what I was looking at then when I popped over after picking up Christian.
Were we here before?
Yeah. I figured you'd gone in for your dinner whilst I was setting up.
Huh?
I figured you were gone in for your dinner whilst I was setting.
No, I went in for a couple of bananas and a mug of coffee. That's all I had.
Right.
No, I had it just sitting there.
Right.
I hadn't even squeezed the tube. I have it out now there. Like,
Yeah. Well, that's going nowhere in a hurry anyway.
Well,
that's
it's
looking
all
brilliant.
sealed there,
Yeah.
Yvonne, even though it doesn't look it because it's clear.
Yeah.
It's clear plastic, but it's full right up to the top.
Yeah.
It had a bulge out there on it, as if you ran a yoke along it. And that one is done too.
Brilliant.
And a surplus stuff, I used it to fill off
Edges.
the
Yep.
edges there, like so the dirt and that won't be getting into it.
Yeah.
No, I didn't put anything on that yet, and I don't think I will leave on
No.
because you'd have to put weights on it to keep it down.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
And I understand you were going to Dublin in the morning early. I don't want to be holding up the production line.
Oh, don't worry about that. That's the least of my worries. I'm more concentrating on trying to get all the sanding dust from every nook and cranny that I can possibly get before I can bring the upholstery up to test for Tommy.
I know, yeah. But you bringing Christian up with you tomorrow?
No,
No, you're not. Why?
sure, he'd be in my way.
Eh?
He'd be in my way.
Oh, I thought you bring him up to give him a job sweeping
Nah.
up and dusting up and that.
No.
Of course, the provision is not room for people to walk in. There's a little bit showing there on the edge, but oh, you needn't worry.
Don't worry, nobody will be looking at it in that much
I
detail.
could have put in caulk into it, painter's caulk, but it'd be white.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's perfect. Well done, Daddy. God bless you. I'll be lost without you.
And I don't think that'll come off somehow or other.
No,